Hey, sweetheart. How are you? The date is October 3rd of 2022. And the quote of the day is, "Years of love have been forgotten in minutes of hatred." Yeah, found that out. It's such really weird that quote came up. Everything is just super weird. So why do people hate? They get angry. What is the reason for people to get angry? Definition of anger is a strong feeling of annoyance, displeasure, or hostility. Basically, at the end of the day, I think most things of anger when it comes to people involves being treated unfairly. Jealousy is a really big one. And yeah, probably just those two. Honestly, probably just those two. So I had okay. So one, I do have to say this is part of my last little YouTube video in Fargo because I moved here in like 5 days. And yeah, your dad's making some moves. I'll talk to you about it here in a couple months once I get my life settled in my new place. But yeah, it's really exciting. But a couple weekends ago, we went out for my birthday, kind of / see you later, Matthew, love you, Matthew, kind of party. And it was, I will chalk it up to, it's definitely in the top 5, if not 3 best birthday parties ever. It was a fun night. Your dad got really drunk. And the thing about drinking's all right as long as you do it to celebrate something like birthdays or weddings or, celebrate, not just go to get drunk. It's not good. But there's a couple things I want to talk to you about. One, I just saw you last weekend and you got mad at me. Well, I got upset with you, then you got mad at me, and it became this kind of big thing. It was a long talk, and it actually turned out that it was good that it happened. It was good that you had that little meltdown, and it doesn't happen very often with me because I'm pretty lenient with you. But it was really good. I'm proud of the conversation we had, and you're just such a lovely young lady. I love you. I just love you. You're like your dad. You're perfect, perfectly human. Like, you're just a kind human being, and just continue being kind. And you tell me your friends tell you all these crazy things, and I'm like, that's good. Be a trustworthy person. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell people their secrets, and life will be good. But something happened with a girl I used to date. She's a waitress at a bar that we went to, and right away I was like, I don't know if we're good. Like, I think we're good, but whatever. We went and found out. And we went to the bar, and she came and said hi to me, and she asked me what I was doing, how I was doing. I was like, I'm pretty drunk. And then she left, and my buddy looks at me like, hey, we good? I'm like, bottoms up. Let's drink. So we got pretty drunk. We got really drunk. I haven't been that drunk in quite some time. And but something happened. Something happened that night, and this girl was talking to me, and I remember telling this girl, like, hey, I'm not your type. Hey, I'm not interested. And it actually got to a point where she's like asking me to like do stuff that like not appropriate stuff. And I was honest with her. I was like, hey, and this was like a worker at the bar too. And I was like, hey, like, I got an ex-girlfriend that works here. That's like the last thing I need in my life. But then not too long after, my ex-girlfriend, the girl I used to saw, like tugged on my shoulder. She's like, hey, I need to talk to you. And she lit me up. All I remember is saying, what? Like, that's all I remember. And then we got kicked out of the bar, and she was pretty upset with me, which I don't think there's any reasons for her to be upset. But so you're probably like, Dad, why are you telling me this mumbo jumbo, like, ex-girlfriend drama stuff? Well, I'm telling it to you for one reason. I want to tell you how I felt during, after, and like the next couple days. Right away, I was pretty pissed off. I was really pissed. I was like we were having such a good time. And then all of a sudden, like, the rain came and rained on my parade. And I was like, well, that sucks. Like, I thought we were good, but clearly we're not. Clearly I can't, for her benefit, I can't be around her. Like, if she's going to act like that, which sucks because she was a very important thing in my life at one time, but is what it is. But the next day is what really gets me. I had all this pride in me. Like, you know what? I won. If me being around her and she can't handle it and she flips out, like, I won. Like, I had a lot of pride. And then a couple days later, I'm like, man, Matthew, that's not good. Pride leads to hatred. Pride becomes before the fall. And I was like, that's not how I can think of this situation. Like, I wasn't impressed with myself. I wasn't impressed with myself because I was happy for someone else's sadness. And that shit's not healthy. That's no go. No bueno. It's no good. So then I actually started feeling bad. And I started talking to some friends. I'm like, hey, like, why do I feel this way? Why do I feel so sad that I got the better of somebody that used to be really important in my life? And, you know, everybody gave me their 2 cents, and I really appreciate the people that reached back to me. But it's one of those things, like, hatred can consume you pretty fast. And this girl, given we broke up a year and a half, 2 years ago in that sense, I will not let hate win. I will not let the devil get to me in this situation. Because in the long run, I would rather feel like I lost someone special than have the feeling of dodging a bullet. Because the pain of losing someone special will either do 2 things. I should just say pain will either do 2 things. Pain will either make you grow or make you resentful. And I don't resentful. I'm not resentful towards anybody in life anymore. Like, everybody lives their life. I'm not here to judge. And I forgave like every situation this girl ever did to me before and after our little breakup nonsense. But yeah, like, I'd way rather feel like I'm missing out on someone special because I want that again. Like, I'd rather feel pain and learn from it than feel like, whew, like, dodged a bullet on that one. Like, it's not good. And this goes for everything in life. I'd way rather find ways to make myself grow than ever feel like I lucked out on something. So yeah, it's how you perceive things that is so important. I don't know what's going on in that girl's life. I don't care. I'm out of town here soon, so it doesn't really matter. But I do wish her the best. I definitely still pray for her, but it's just one of those things. Like, I will always forgive her. Just like I'll always forgive you. It's the way life should be. Now, people say forgive and forget, or forgive and don't forget. It should be forgive and forget, because the last thing I need is hold on to some shitty memories to a bad relationship when I can hold on to good memories to a good person that used to be in my life. That's all it is. It's all how you look at life, sweetheart. And just don't let that anger and hatred win. It's not good. It's not good at all. It's not good. But I think I'm just going to sign off, sweetheart. I'll see you in like a month or 2. Well, I'll see you sooner than that. But the YouTube stuff, I'm going to put it on another little hold here because I got a lot of stuff to do. I love you, sweetheart. You're my sweetie. You're the best. And everybody else, man, I love you too. You guys are awesome. Thank you for everybody that listens to me. I definitely appreciate everybody. All right, I'm out. Peace.